Hello and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 1, Episode 6. Today, let's start on a farm. And main reason I have these lights out right now is just to prevent creepers from being immediately outside my door. And I do believe I did forget to completely and utterly decimate this crop that was over here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to really harvest anything of particular value from it. That's a very rare occurrence, actually. Yeah, this stuff. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I should still get the entire crop of that, or at least a good bit of the crop, as well as the seeds, which are the important thing. I'm actually going to make my grain farm now, which is actually going to be very helpful very shortly. Immediately after I get stone, it should be my food source, or at least my immediate food source. It won't last me very long. Pigs, I'm actually not going to deal with for a bit. Probably not till next couple of, I guess, weeks or so in TerraFirmaCraft. There is, however, these berry bushes, which I actually don't know what they are. Oh yeah, and it's much easier just to toss this all together. So, yeah, it should be fine. Actually, it's probably more efficient to... Where's my knife? Okay. I don't know why, but I was thinking, this is much more efficient doing that. But no, it's actually more efficient to cut it all separately and then combine the grain, because the grain is what's important for combining. Regardless, you still got the same amount of grain, but the difference is the actual amount of... Okay, this should actually produce all of this, and this is a test of whether or not that produces all of it, and it does. It's quite a bit of grain. Yep, winter green. Thought so. These bushes are very good for immediate, or not so immediate, but they're food sources that'll actually be able to be used more frequently. And I'm actually searching for stuff. Specifically, what is it? Metals. Because metal is actually very good. And I need quite a bit of it, and I need specific amounts of it. And specific types. So much specific things that it's going to be specifically annoying to find. Cassiterite. Still not helpful. And this is actually what I usually would use for marking ore, as it's much more efficient than pretty much anything else. Maybe kind of a waste, but oh well, it's more noticeable. Then again, actually that's not as good. Well, I guess this is more annoying to actually make, so yeah, I'm gonna just stick with that. Plus I have plenty of them, and it's not that hard to produce more. Just hoping I don't die randomly. I haven't actually been this far, so far at least. This is a plains biome, I think, or at least, I know that's the foothills, but this is looking more like a plains biome, which is actually something I'm looking for. I'm looking for animals as well. Maybe not to use them immediately, but I wanted to know where they are for future reference and possibly consuming them later. Now, this, if this is a, what is it, okay, I'm terrified because that is not cool to fall. It is actually quite lethal. So I'm going to immediately avoid that. I was looking for ravines because, funny enough, ravines are actually a very good source of just raw stone. I'm not talking about like these, I'm talking about actual blocks of stone, which have a unique way of being removed from the walls. And until I have a chisel, I can't do a different way of gathering stone. It's required for my next project, which is, I mean, really all I need is enough copper to produce one pickaxe. And that's all I need. And I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, because I could have actually saved myself so much trouble, and I could have sped this up so much faster. And I did have enough, in fact actually, I should have some ore. This actually tells you how many units are in it. You need 100 units to produce 1 ingot's worth. So that tells you, ooh, this is granite. Granite's always a very nice stone to work with. Ooh, I see something. That's not what I thought it was. I thought it was the head of some wheat over here, and it was not. Oh, okay, I'm gonna harvest this immediately, because I did not know that this would happen. Do I have anything good here? Wow, I was not expecting this. Okay, you open. Throw grain in there, throw that in there. Gather this stuff, because food is definitely a valuable resource. Do I have bones in here? Don't need bones. Bones are useless. Don't need the stone hammer because I can make more of them. I can make another fire starter. I can make another knife. I can make more stones again. I can make another one of those. I have tons of sticks, but I'm trying not to toss those. I'll toss them. Okay. Apparently an entire family of pigs got horribly murdered over here by this boulder. It must have just fell on them. Just crunch. So I'm actually going to leave that for a second because, in fact, do these have decay on them? No. Okay, I'm actually going to, okay, this is actually the first amount of food that will sustain me indefinitely, or not indefinitely, but for enough time to actually make more stuff. Let's just say that. And I'm chopping some wood because, do I have my saw with me? Okay, why am I not thinking about this? Why did it take me so long to think about actually making that? Because I thought, okay, I have a saw, I have some wood, but I need more wood to make a chest. I was thinking I had to make the 4 blocks and all that. I want to sprint, but I can't sprint because water is apparently so hard to maintain. I need more food. Food. Everything else is unimportant right now. Food is key. Yeah, food is key. I don't care if it's getting dark. I don't really care at all because guess what? I just got food. And that was kind of the main adventure of what I was thinking. Yeah, it's dark, so I'm actually going to instead... Okay, what am I thinking? I want the meat. I am actually leaving... Okay, screw you. Because I need to gather as much meat as possible. And, ooh, let's see, anything else I could toss in here? Yes, I can actually toss in all of that, except for the javelin heads and the sticks, because I need new javelin. Because I'm going to need that, otherwise I'm going to probably die. Okay, I'm going to leave that. And luckily, time stops for a bit. Okay, home. I am very far away, but luckily I'm actually in a very good situation of I know what I'm doing. And I know where to hide if I need to. Because luckily I saw a couple trees that were close enough to the ground like that. Okay, I'm actually going to need to use that theory immediately because... not theory, technique, because as you see, these little zombies are the most dangerous things in all the world. And I cannot afford to die right now. And now, no one can hit me. Hi! You can't do anything, because you cannot see me. And now, I just have to wait. Unfortunately, this is going to be kind of boring. I need to eat. Can I eat this raw? I cannot eat this raw. Oh, I'm dead. I made it specifically here because I could... oh. Oh, they can still hurt me. They shouldn't be able to hit me from there, okay? That was actually me starving to death. Okay. Luckily, I do know where that is. Okay. Had to get my bearings. Okay. Rule 1. Don't forget to eat. But now that I have food, I don't have to worry about that as much. Okay. I just have to get over this hill and through a small little valley, actually. Yeah. Just go through here. This is actually a better way than I was thinking of. And I have to move a little bit faster. This is actually good that I'm going through here because I found stuff I wasn't actually thinking about. Yeah, that valley was really not going to be good for me. There's actually ore here. I probably should memorize that, but I probably will not. See, I have to get down there. Ow. Ow. I have to get up there. I unfortunately cannot afford to... Okay, that is deer. And deer actually cannot be bred. At least to my knowledge. If they can... I was about to say, does he have a crossbow or something? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, I actually moved far. I am actually impressed at the area I have traversed in such a short period of time. The good news is I'm very speedy. One of the main things of surviving. Now, I hope I can actually move fast enough to recover my items. Weird bit of lag suddenly, but I think I got most of what I had. Okay, that's not what I meant. Okay, I'm missing some stuff. Okay. The thing is, you have to actually stand full body in some of these, because I think it was the baby zombies that were whacking at me a little bit. As long as they don't see you, they don't run up to you. In fact, he's like, oh, I thought that was him. So, lesson of the day. Maps are fun. Maps are your friends. Maps are very useful. And that is exactly the material I was hoping to find. Though I wasn't expecting to find a bunch of dead animals. I will definitely profit from it. And I'm not sad at all about it. Actually, I'm quite pleased to have found it. Though, it's true that it would have been a little bit better to actually have the animal themselves. I can't stop an act of a random boulder falling on my prey. And this is probably the one gift that I will likely treasure for as long as it sustains me. Now, I have to cook this all up, because decay rates dictate that it is much better to cook it up. Because raw meat and cooked eggs are the least, they decay the fastest, basically. Then it goes to fruits, cooked meat, which is actually what you would get after this. Salted raw meat is actually a little bit better, but I don't have any rock salt to grind into salt, nor do I have the means to grind them. Grains and vegetables, which I have a couple of them. By the way, it actually does tell you on the side note that what the decay rate is, which is quite nice, because I didn't know you could actually see those in the ceramic vessels. So actually it's very helpful when putting these in chests to store a large amount of material, because you can store 18 ceramic vessels in one chest. 36 if you have the double chest, and that pretty much quadruples the space in which you can actually store things, and that's valuable. Especially with space issues. And luckily, health regenerates decently. Also, I want to take a quick look at my map. Okay, I think it was right here I found some ore, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Dawn is breaking. Greet the new day. Oh, probably not the smartest thing is to jump out of cover before the fiery dawn is upon everything. Now, there is an issue of those little zombies, which may or may not cause some annoyance. Standard zombie, you'll burn up. Skeleton, he will not. Okay, yeah, he will follow me apparently. And he doesn't care. Okay, now he kinda cares. I think I got out of range of him. And he didn't want to step further into the sun and burn up. That scares me every time. I hear that often. Not funny enough, I think that means that there's a, not chicken, a pheasant or something around here, but it seems to choose that a little bit randomly, so yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. I got food.